sounding like now?
You good?
All right, now, first of all, these guys. Now I'm on my own platform. I don't go on other people's platform unless I'm invited, right?
Right.
So in order for them to even know I exist, they got to either come to my platform or they got to see what somebody else posted in one of my videos. So that means they got to go out their way to find me to start some shit. So I don't fuck with nobody. I mind my business. I stay in my lane, right? But the people that listen to me been sending me these videos of some sissy ass dirty Moors called Candyland Moors. Oh, I mean, right? So these two bitch ass niggas over here running their mouth. They don't know me. They should have came to my platform and, hey, Rod, I got some questions for you, and had a conversation, but they too pussy to do that. So they just gonna throw dirt. So then these other two motherfuckers come out of nowhere. I don't know these motherfuckers from Iraq and Iraq, which tell you they don't know me from a motherfucking rock in Iraq. So they want to pour dirt on my name and they don't know shit about me. Right? They saying I'm supporting motherfuckers that if they had did their background that they know I don't support.
Right.
Right? They saying that the Candyland Moors saying that I don't know if I'm a Moor or not. I done told these motherfuckers 1,000 times I'm not a Moor. I'm a chief on the land. I'm a feather wearing motherfucker. I'm not a fez wearing motherfucker. But that don't mean I don't got love for the righteous Moors. Right? So they over there trying to start shit, putting dirt on Taj Tariq Bey. Now I don't care if they say about me. Taj has been working too long, too hard to teach these dumbass niggas civics. And they still don't understand civics. Right? They ain't looked on the back of their nationality card yet. They're telling them they're a citizen of the United States of America, a corporation owned by Britain. So as long as they sitting there barking, they don't know what they talking about, I don't care. But leave Taj out of this shit. The man done put in too much work for too much time, and he done been upright on the square every step of the way. Right? But because he don't say the dogmatic shit they want him to say or push the false agenda they want him to push, they want to launch out and attack him. They want to attack me because I tell a motherfucker I study under Taj, but I'm not a Moor. I studied under C. Freeman Hill, but I'm not a Moor. I study Hakeem Bey, but I'm not a fucking Moor. So I'm going to tell these Moors one more time. You bunch of watered down ass, dirty motherfucking Moors, your day coming. The righteous Moors going to drag your ass out in the street and give you what you got coming. You need to be trying to clean up your own house before you worry about another motherfucker shit.
Right.
Right. Now, the Captain Cool King of the Asses, I don't know where this nigga come from. Right? This motherfucker got chickpeas for nuts. Because he could have came and talked to me like a goddamn man.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Any one of the motherfuckers could have came. Anybody that been on my platform know any one of these motherfuckers could have came and talked to me like a man. I even got hostile Moors who didn't understand what I was saying until we had a conversation. The conversation kills the bullshit, but them niggas don't want to have a conversation because all they want to do is hustle up some bullshit.
That's right.
So as long as they bullshit hustling, and right now I got the time, you know what I'm saying, to address these bitch ass niggas and they watered down ass ideology. They don't do no background on a motherfucker because if they did, they gonna tell a motherfucker I did 16 years in the penitentiary for murder, right? Like I've been keeping that shit a secret. But anybody that been watching my motherfucking shit for the longest and know, I told these motherfuckers 3 years ago, during my motherfucking 16 and a half years in the penitentiary, you know what I did? Turned that motherfucker to a monastery and a university. So I never kept that shit a secret. None of them niggas don't know what the murder was about, though. Right? See, they wasn't there at the Devil's Night party when a nigga kicked in the door while my homeboy's sister and his cousin was the females in the house. And I just so happened to be there, and this nigga talking about he gonna take some pussy. One of you bitches fucking. He got his ass whooped, the shit went too far. Right? He got his ass whooped, and the shit went too far. That's all it is to it. But he deserved the ass whooping for kicking the door in. But see, they don't know shit like that because they didn't never have the conversation. Nigga, what you go to the penitentiary for? Right? Then you got this other nigga think he an airbender because he can wave his hands and make paper flip over. Right? He call his name Benji the Bender. Right? Oh, watered down ass, bootlicking ass vice lord nigga. Say I'm not from Chicago. He don't listen very well. I was born in Cook County Hospital on the west side of Chicago. When I was a little boy, all of my family members in my age group is gangster disciples. Actually, they BGDN. Right? So when I was a little boy going to Kershaw Elementary School, them niggas didn't know that shit. Right? They don't know that I was enrolled in Kershaw Elementary School. And that I was living in the Kershaw district over there off 64th and Sangamon. They don't know that shit.
See, because them bitch ass niggas, they try to say that about you too, brother. They try to say you never been to Chicago, all this extra shit they were saying on their live.
Yeah, but tell them to ask them to explain to me how both of my daughters is in their 30s and they've been living in Chicago since birth. How if I ain't never been there, how the fuck am I making babies over there?
Right.
So that means that I wasn't just standing on the corner for a couple of days. I was also engaged in the community. I was fucking in Chicago.
Right.
Right? They don't know that I met Willie Lord and I was introduced to him by a brother named Lil J, James Delaney, who is a Hebrew Israelite now. In Division 1, A1, when he got caught up on his motherfucking parole violation and he was downstairs in the ABO under me. They don't know that. Right? They don't know none of that shit because they wasn't locked up with me. They just taking the paperwork that they don't know how to read because it say discharge on the paperwork. They don't know what that means. That means I did my time, I did my parole, and I got discharged from the case. They saying that I'm taking money from the government. I was on welfare for about 3 months when I came home to get a bridge card so I could buy some food. Government don't pay me shit. I don't give two shits about money. That's what they can't figure out. Right? So they can eat a dick straight up, no chaser, gurgle on that bitch, and choke. Right? So they don't know about me.
And let me tell you something. Because, you know, I had a back and forth with King. And when shit started getting hot with him, that motherfucker went and inboxed my father. Everybody in the chat know this is true. This ain't no cat. I got the video of that in the description too. Everybody seen it. This nigga went and inboxed my father, bitching, complaining, crying, because that motherfucking energy was on his ass, and he wanted my dad to get me to take that work off of his stupid ass. Mind you, I just 10-chapped him. World, I can really get it popping, bro. I can really shatter your life. You can really end up in Nature Boy Pharaoh type of situations, brother. It's not really hard. I'm Caribbean. I can do this shit forever. We'll hold that motherfucker on you. And this is the type of niggas that we dealing with. This man was jealous of a woman. He was jealous of Goddess Sekhmet and Soul Energy because Soul started to bring me on her channel and people was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? People was fucking with the knowledge, this and that. The nigga went, he tried to get Soul not to fuck with me. Soul wasn't trying to hear it. Next thing you know, this nigga pop up on live the next day after me and her did an epic live stream, crying in the car. Damn near broke his gas pump out of frustration. You understand? Like, all this shit is documented. Family that's in here, all this shit is niggas know. Niggas is calling dads. And I said, listen, bro, I'm the only one in the family that really picked up the practice. What my parents gonna tell me to take this shit off of you? He's a sassy motherfucker too. That's the other thing. Like right now, he's live because he know that we was going live. You feel me? So he called himself trying to intercept it. But niggas ain't going for that. He's a sassy motherfucker. This is a sassy motherfucker when I tell you. And they don't even know where he from.
He from the ass. His name say it all. He's straight from the asshole of the motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they talking about.
And
look, if them motherfuckers was really about that motherfucking business for real, dog, seriously though, like for instance, if I got an issue with a nigga before I go into attacking them publicly without knowing them, I'm at least gonna reach out. Hey, I got some questions for you. Right? It's a dude called himself Chainbreaker on Instagram, right? He be roasting everybody, including me. Right? But me and him had a conversation because he inboxed me. He said, I got some questions, bruh. I said, come on over to my live and ask me whatever you want to in front of the people because I ain't got nothing to hide.
Mm.
He came over, he asked me some questions, you know, when everything went smooth. Then he started trying to talk about me and misrepresent who I was, talking about I was gay and all that shit. Nigga, I don't fuck with no sissies. Right? So I inboxed him like he inboxed me. Hey, bro, you got me twisted. Don't put me in that shit. Don't mix me up in that shit. I don't mix you up in bullshit.
Right.
He left me the fuck alone because he knew I was right. Right? But he still got his foot on the gas of the niggas that he got his foot on the gas with. Right? I don't got no problem with him. Go and do what you do. Right? But when you pull a motherfucker, call yourself pulling a motherfucker card, make sure that you can trump that card. Nigga, I'm the big joker.
You feel me?
I'm the big joker. So what the fuck your spades gonna do now, nigga? You can have the ace of spade, nigga. I'm the big joker. I take that shit.
And that's real because, see, this is what y'all got to understand, family. Real motherfuckers gonna find a way to stick together. Period. But no, like me and my brother was just talking about this the other day, last night. And I'm like, brother, you know Africa, my heart. You feel me? And I know you on the Aboriginal side. But we brothers. Because we agree on more shit than we don't agree on. We don't even got to go down certain routes. We are who we are, and we fight in a common goal, period.
Let's touch on this Africa for a minute. I'm a Pan-Africanist. But my ties is here to America. I became a Pan-Africanist studying Marcus Garvey and Du Bois, W.E.B. Du Bois, right? And once I started studying what they was telling me, I started having conversation with African scholars from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Somalia, from the Sudan, from Ethiopia, from South Africa, right? From Mali. They came over here. I got a homeboy right now living in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he from the Mende tribe, right? They all tell me the same thing. You know, we not the same people. Y'all are organic from over there. That's all Marcus Garvey wanted us to figure out. Right? That's all Du Bois wanted us to figure out. And is that don't fall for that slave ship narrative bullshit.
And that's why I always tell people to research your specific lineage. Because like through mine, I grew up in Yoruba culture direct. You feel me? Through my family in the Caribbean. And so it's a tie there that always linked. You feel me? But everybody's is different. So if I see a brother like Rod Hayes and he's fighting the same fight I'm fighting, why am I going to focus on the shit that we disagree on? When it's so much, or not even that we disagree, because we really don't disagree on too much shit. But why am I going to focus on things Why wouldn't I focus on the progressive things, the easiest route for us to get it popping, to get to the next level on whatever we doing? These niggas that we talking about, these are some jealous-hearted bitch niggas, man.
Look,
These are jealous heart. They jealous of you, brother.
You know what? That's cool with me. I don't mind. I'm not nobody to be jealous of.
They jealous of you because Rod Hayes is the only nigga I know. This is the Lil Wayne of the conscious community. I've never seen it for a nigga to just be on everybody's channel and still get views like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really jealous of you, just how they was jealous of me when they seen people gravitating to the information that I knew. When I start breaking down African spirituality and things like that, oh, they didn't like that. When I start breaking down astrology, the nigga got in his feelings talking about it's incorrect when he's sitting there acting like a Pisces, crying in a fucking car. The nigga is telling me astrology is wrong while he, as a whole Pisces bitch world, crying in the fucking car. Damn, put it in the chat. He acting like Pisces talking about the shit is wrong, bitching and crying in the car.
Look, it's amazing. It's amazing to me how these motherfuckers is trying to prove us wrong by proving us right, doing the same thing. Like, for instance, I said, this is how you tell the difference between the righteous Moor and the dirty Moor. Instead of these stupid motherfucking Candyland Moors doing what the righteous Moors do, they pick up the banner to do what the dirty Moors do. So they just proved that they was dirty Moors. I don't have to prove it. They proved it for me.
Look, this is the comment summed it up perfect. They attention whores. They don't want to do the work.
And that's all I'm saying. Because, look, I didn't have to spend 16 years in the penitentiary studying books from every subject, reading law books. I didn't have to do that shit for the people. I was doing that shit to educate myself because I knew it was an anomaly, but I didn't know what the anomaly was.
Right.
So the more educated you get, the more you know, the further you go. The further you go, the higher you grow. Right? So if in order for me to facilitate my growth, I decided to study everything I can get my hands on. Where other guys, they couldn't get through the first book. Right? And here I am, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 books later, talking about what you niggas can't keep up. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
And what do they because these niggas don't really speak any these niggas don't really even speak about knowledge for real. They just gossip. That's it. They don't do anything else. Like, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, they're like
purpose.
All they want to do is they want to be Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? They want to be Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't family. What else can it be? Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you listening to my shit, all you're gonna hear is knowledge and me addressing bitch ass niggas that tried me. When you listen to Rod Hayes, you're gonna hear knowledge. When you listen to these niggas, all you hear is gossip. That's all they do. Is Tasha K. They want to be Tasha K. They want to be all of that. They want to be Wendy Williams. They want to be Perez. What's the Sanchez? That's their goal. And they calling themselves reporters and journalists. What kind of journalist is that? What kind of journalist is that? You know what I mean? And this is just real talk, family. I don't make this shit up. Whoever been following me for a while, Perez Hilton, they want to be Perez Hilton. This is the aspiration of these grown ass men wanting to be a Perez Hilton. Jonathan, think that just because he's a remember that dude that I showed y'all, family, that was repping for Rashad Jamal? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean, man? I'm trying to be with y'all, man. Nigga, I'm gonna ride down to Atlanta, man. Remember that motherfucker?
Who was he?
Some random nigga that was going hard for Rashad Jamal. Now, hold up, Black.
Look, that nigga be standing in front of my house right now. I wouldn't know that nigga from Iraq and Iraq.
Yeah, he's not a black man. He's not melanated. He's not from none. He's not from nothing that we're from. Okay?
What the fuck is he talking for?